As known in the phantom theory, the ancient builders went into the End and poached the phantoms for their wings. But what about the Enderman? Many theories go around that aren't really 100% confirmed, and some of them aren't that sensible either. So here's my theory on what happened to make the Enderman. Before the ancient builders' first expedition to the End dimension, they thought the only two dimensions were the overworld and the nether. The hosts held a meeting talking about whether the builders should be able to access the End. Knowledge said that maybe they'd coexist with the animals in the End like they did in the overworld and ancient nether. Foresight tried to tell them that she felt something bad would happen, but it came to a vote, and Action and Knowledge wanted the builders to access the End. So they told one ancient builder who was an ancestor of Steve where the stronghold was and let him get access to the End. When he found the portal, he was amazed. So he wrote the coordinates in his book. When he told his friend about how he found access to a third dimension, he thought that he had too many suspicious stews. When he showed him the portal, they got curious. When they went in, they found a dimension with creatures unlike any creature they've ever seen. Steve's friend Caleb went to go tell the village's elite warriors about the third dimension they discovered. Slowly but surely, the builders and warriors made cities and flying ships in the End, wiping out most of the dragons, leaving just one dragon and her egg. They even used the heads of some dragons as trophies. This could explain why elytras are found in End ships. Foresight was livid at Knowledge and Action since they foolishly let the builders ruin another dimension they were meant to coexist in. So she gave the last dragon permission to kill the builders and warriors there. After the carnage, the remaining warriors were exhausted. When they saw the chorus fruit, it looked absolutely delicious. So out of temptation, they ate the fruit. It tasted so good it was unlike anything they've ever ate. That's what the deities wanted them to do. They turned into slender purple-eyed black monsters. They were able to pick up blocks but were damned to the End. They were then able to access the overworld. In their eyes, they still looked like regular humans. They casually greeted the builders all the way to dropping hints on how to get to the End dimension. This can also be proved because the Enderman language is literally English in reverse. But one issue, why would they need ships in the End dimension when there's absolutely no water there? They could have been flying ships, but there's no redstone on the ships at all. And the End being a dried-out water dimension is, in my opinion, completely unprovable and insensible. You could say this resembles coral, which is in water, but the End is a floating dimension, so water would be really complicated to fit. That's all for today. If you guys have any other theories to counter mine, I would love to hear them. Until next time, Minecraft enthusiasts.